A couple thousand puzzles to work out, and you have to count on my words now. And when I start to pick up the pencil, I'm about to go a little bit mental.
Lex here from Bored at Work, and we're taking a look at the iPhone 7 camera this time around. Now, we have pushed it through its paces, took as many photos and videos as possible to kind of test out this new and improved camera. Now, there have been some welcome features added to the iPhone 7 camera. Some have been late, but better late than never. One of them is OIS. Now, optical image stabilization has been a feature that's been really pushed from a lot of Android manufacturers for quite some time. It's been in the market. It's a proven feature, and now, the iPhone 7 Plus had it last year, but you had to pay a premium just to get that feature in the camera. This year around, Apple has definitely helped us out by giving it also to the base model as well as the Plus model. So it's definitely an improvement. You have a 12 megapixel camera with a wide angle lens. Now, the aperture has been adjusted finally. I believe it's coming from a 2.2 and it's now a 1.8. So that lets the microns allow in a lot more light this time around. So low lighting conditions have been improved greatly. I have pushed that. You'll see that in sample videos as well, showing how much the quad tone flash combined with the larger aperture here has improved low lighting conditions. And that's probably the biggest thing I've taken from this new camera with the iPhone 7. Day-to-day photos, basic conditions, they're very minimal compared to the 6S. Sometimes I can't even compare the differences if there are any at all. But when it comes to the worst conditions and pushing those to its limits, you can definitely tell that this camera has been greatly improved. Now, in my first impressions video, you guys hammered me, but I did give Samsung credit where it was due. The camera on the Galaxy devices are still better, if not by much, to the iPhone 7, especially in the worst conditions. Low lighting compared to the display or resolution of the display itself. Pictures come out looking better regardless, especially with Samsung pushing their camera technologies. But this is a close second. The iPhone 7 is not the best camera, but it definitely won't disappoint you when it comes to day-to-day photos and videos. Still have standard 4K frames per second, still have slow motion, all those good stuff. We're just going to go to the sample photos and videos to kind of give you guys a taste of how good the iPhone 7 is in your day-to-day lifestyle.
To pick up the pencil, I'm about to go a little bit mental. How can I care about you so much? For so long resisted your touch, and I know the words don't mean anything. I've fallen in too deep. I just need relief, 'cause I've been losing sleep.
Hey guys, now this is the front-facing camera for the iPhone 7. It has been upgraded to 7 megapixels. Really don't know why Apple didn't change it to 8. But it is a decent camera. It's probably the better upgrade than the rear camera in terms of noticing changes from a previous device. Snapchat, Facebook, anything live, Periscope, things look really great using this front-facing camera. Now, there is no wide-angle lens on the level of a Samsung device, so you're not really getting the full ratio of if anyone's behind you or if anyone's around you. But all in all, it's a great camera, and I do find myself using the front-facing camera a lot more than I would beforehand with the upgrade. When it comes to summing up the iPhone 7's camera, it's pretty much like the review. It's very short and sweet. It's really hard to justify upgrading from a 6S or any current, high-tiered smartphone for this camera. It's only slightly improved from the 6S, and when compared to the Galaxy line of devices, it's really not superseding them at all. It's a very close second, but those cameras are still top dog in the market. Now, the 12 megapixel camera in low light with the OIS is definitely a welcome feature, but I can't say it's justification to upgrade. I just can't do that. But it is a great camera, as you've seen from the photo samples and video samples. It still gets the job done. It's just in terms of the iPhone 7, it's its least underwhelming feature, and it's really upsetting for Apple to include a dual lens set of cameras on their Plus line, but not their base model line. Now, I understand it's a bigger device and they need reason to upgrade you for the Plus model, but I'm just tired of the base model getting shammed for features and then getting them a year later. It's just not a good recipe for Apple to continue, and hopefully when the iPhone 8 comes out, they do stop doing that. All in all, I like the camera, but it's definitely not a reason to upgrade. Be sure to like that button if you enjoyed the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already to continue to see great content here at Bored at Work. And remember to always enjoy your entertainment.